We'll get started in just a couple of minutes. If anyone intends to speak on today's public hearing, the first of two on the tax rate, we'll have the public hearing first. So if you have public comment regarding the tax rate, now is the time to fill out a public participation form. There's some on the podium. We also have some additional forms over here. If you'll fill out one of those forms, we'll get to additional public comment. I'll remind the members of the audience that this is an opportunity for members of the public who have previously filled out a participation form to address Commissioners Court on agenda items and or request a matter be placed on a future agenda. Individuals are limited to a maximum of 3 minutes. The court may not deliberate on non-agenda items. For additional individuals who wish to address the court on the tax rate or some other public comment, grab a form before we get started. I don't see anyone else rushing to the front here, so we're going to get started. This morning, Commissioner Hampton will lead us in our invocation, followed by the pledge of allegiance.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you. First of all, we come to you just thanking you for this day. Lord, we ask that you grant us wisdom, understanding about the decisions that we make for this county. Lord, we ask that you wrap your loving arms of protection around our soldiers that are serving in foreign lands. Even the ones that are with us here in the United States, we ask that you keep them safe. Lord, we ask a special blessing on this court. We ask that you give us the understanding that we need in order to make decisions for the citizens of this county. Lord, we do everything to the best of our ability with your help. Lord, thank you for your darling son, Jesus, who died to give us the right for life. These and all blessings we ask in your name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we agreed to have a public hearing regarding the tax rate at 9 a.m. today. I'll read the agenda item. A public hearing regarding the Smith County fiscal year 2008 proposed tax rate of .288940. We'll open the public hearing now, and I'll begin with Shara Guillory. And for those of you who approach the podium to make public comment, we'll make sure the green light is on the microphone. If it's not, just press the button that says push.
Honorable County Judge and Commissioners, as all of you know, but for the record, I'm Shara Guillory, and I live and own my home is in Precinct 2. I don't speak well in public, so if I lob up, y'all won't mind. I'm Smith County and represented by a very diligent Smith County Commissioner Bill McGinnis and the late Don Pinkerton before him. I was born and attended school in Smith County and have always been a Tylerite. Having served this county for 20 years, it's always been an honor and a privilege to have been able to come before you and our employees and express approvals of the salary plan now being debated. For years, the employees of Smith County have worked within cramped buildings and for limited resources and settled for lower wages. Smith County has come a long way since my first days. Technology has been helped most in the county facilities finally leading to be heading in the right direction. We need our employees and we need them to stay. Turnover has been an increasing problem, acknowledged by this court on multiple occasions. The turning of the wheels of Smith County is quality leadership, appropriate technology, and resources, and an aggressive worker. Without these things, the business of Smith County would surely stop. Over the years, salaries have come out of line with salaries being discussed, and some approved and non-properly funded to its entirety. Though it may somewhat be unpopular, getting salaries back in line to that of similar salaries in similar jobs is a promise always talked about but never delivered. We support the salary formulated by the committee chaired by Commissioner Fleming. As with every challenge, from computer conversions to jail reduction, all of your employees have been willing to step up to the plate and work. In my years, not one time have I requested help from another county employee, elected official, or department head that I was denied. I have worked many years, Saturdays, Sundays, and are not unfamiliar territory for many county employees, including our elected officials and department heads. And we depend on most instances in a crisis. Support your employees, all of them, by supporting this plan. This promise is long overdue. It's the first step into bringing things they always should have been. This is not a raise, but an issue of parity. On behalf of the Smith County Employees Association, I appreciate your time and attention on a very basic of fairness and equality.
Thank you, Mr. Wood.
Judge and Commissioners, if I may, we need to point out this public hearing is on the tax rate and not the budget. There'll be another public hearing on the budget, so we need to follow stipulation to item on tax rate.
Thank you, Mr. Gary. Mr. Chandler, Chris Chandler, do you have comments on the tax rate, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Judge Baker, Commissioners, I'm here actually mostly to speak a little bit later on about the tax rate, about the salary raise. But I did want to comment on the tax rate. I am a fiscal conservative. I believe in saving money. I think this commission has done a lot of good in saving money and making every nickel count. But in the recent business of running for the school board, I ran for the school board to find out how things work and how tax money is spent. And I was shocked to see how much money was spent to educate 18,000 students when there's nearly 250,000 people living in this county, and you operate under a budget of less than $90 million. The school gets $122 million. It seems to me that the county and the city have sort of impoverished themselves in pinching pennies. I believe in saving all the money you can and cutting costs as much as you can. But I also believe that when you have a county growing as fast as this one, you need to raise a little bit more money in order to pay for things that are necessary for a growing county. I'd like to see the county consider moving up to 30 cents as a rate to get a little bit more money. Surely the county needs as much money to take care of 250,000 people as the school board does to take care of 18,000 students. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Marcia Daughtry. Ms. Daughtry, do you have comments on the tax rate?
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
I am also addressing the tax rate as well as the pay increase. I feel that
Ms. Daughtry, if I can just get you to limit the comments to the tax rate at this point, we'll have the public comment on the pay increases later, according to Mr. Geary's.
Oh, okay. I think I'm very proud of our county for maintaining the tax rate, competitive tax rate in